edition. And then with the 3
What's up, Mellow Cat Travelers, guys? Sorry I'm late. I had some technical difficulties, guys, but we haven't missed much. Yeah, super excited to be here, guys. All right, my microphone, everything seems to be working. Let's get it up right on.
Campaign that increases the achievement reward from.
All right, super excited for this morning's announcement, guys.
3,000 realm mark in the Sea Abyss through July 31st, 2022. We also have Chrono Stone sale going on for 2,000 and 4,000 increments. 2 times each until June 26th.
Yeah, boy.
All right. Just a couple of days from now.
Hopefully, guys, the sound is not too loud. All right, there you go.
TC. So that's what's going on. And
ooh,
while we're talking about
I love the Milsha art. It's pretty beautiful, guys.
Appreciate Milsha's Another Style, voiced by Billy Fulford Brown. What do you think?
Yeah, she's so freaking
Need
nice.
More fish?
So freaking nice.
More fish.
Always need more fish.
So, we want to actually also give you a little bit of a behind the scenes.
Ooh, all right, let's see what we got behind the scene, guys. Super excited.
So, we got a little bit of Q&A.
It's so early, guys, today.
Team,
but I'm here for you.
Specifically, Mizuki Hiratani of the scenario team. For this, we asked, what is the theme of the episode? The 3,000 realm arc of the Sea Abyss story.
Interesting.
They said, I think ultimately it's a story about life, probably.
It is about
how
life.
How to live with the life we are born
and
with.
Forgiveness and to find your space.
Good or bad, pleasing or lamentable, or neither, to live as prescribed. From the middle of the story, I also became very conscious of natural disasters as a sub-theme.
Chugging some coffee.
Overwhelming force that suddenly attacks our daily lives, and how to struggle onward against that. They also asked, what did you consider most important in the creation of the scenario? I think it was the fact that we didn't present a correct answer to the theme that we set forth in the story. Instead, all the characters talk things out, struggle, and think matters through to make their own choices.
That is true. That is true. To begin with, you're not really sure where it's going, but then the more you play, the more you realize that it's like it's mostly gray.
Who reads this story,
and like, and of course, not because you're born with a purpose that you cannot change it along the way.
By providing a correct answer determined by the author. A couple more questions here, actually. Was there anything you found difficult? We asked, and the answer was, I think it was the process of cutting down the volume.
We don't need cutting down. Give us more.
It's any editor's answer, I think. The episode is a sequel to 2 major stories.
True.
The 1,000-year arc of the Ocean Palace and Song of Sword and Wings of Lost Paradise. And it also brings together all the stories of the episode-related characters that have existed since the days of the release, expands on them, and finishes them up. While we were plotting them out, the amount of information and scale of the story just kept growing, and we had a hard time putting it all into 4 chapters. And finally, we asked if they had any message to the players. First of all,
that is true, guys. Welcome to all the new players, guys, on my channel and on their Eden, guys. If you haven't done it, guys, please go like them on all social media, guys. Scott is an amazing community manager. He's really nice, guys, and the game deserves all the love. It's a hidden gem, guys, on mobile games. I know a lot of people hate mobile games, but this one is one of the best, if not the best. Love it.
Thank you all so much for being here again.
Yes,
but of course, please prioritize your own health.
That is true.
Make sure you're not doing anything. You're not losing sleep or anything like that. The VOD will be available. The stream will be available for watch at any time after the stream is over. Please take care of yourself.
I am losing sleep for you, Scott. I am losing sleep, but it's worth it.
We have a special edition now of Baki's Battle Tips, the 2-character special.
Philo, Another Eden, and Milsha.
Another Style.
Philo, Another Style, and Milsha, Another Style. 2 characters which I do not possess. I could get them, though.
Philo.
All right, let's see what he has to say with Philo.
Tips and tricks.
Let's see what he has to say.
So Philo is a powerful attacker that shows his true value in long battles without using another force. It takes some preparation, such as stacking World Tree power and raising another force.
Not my style of characters. I like mine glass cannon. Short and sweet, guys. Boom, boom, boom.
First tip, he'll store power until the World Tree power is fully stacked. And during this time, Hold Ground is applied, so
maybe I should side grade him to actually do my Void staff easily. I've been struggling for months now, but I finally did it yesterday, guys.
Is Branch Coupe. I recommend
super happy.
supporting him with other characters to get the most out of that. third tip, boost the damage of axe-equipped characters with his own skill, Genius of Wisdom, or the Grasta skill, True Axes Player, or use skills that boost water-type attacks. And then, as far as recommended party members, Baki recommends Nagi Extra
Nikoko,
Style, who also shines with 100% another force gauge, works well with the Sea of Stars stance.
Oh man, I have like 24 chance grip. I don't know who to side grade. So many characters, guys. So many side episodes to do.
Milsha AS.
Love that game.
And characters who can use Water Zone's Guard or Rage.
So, Yuna.
Speaking of Milsha AS, her battle tips for her.
Oh, she's a supporter.
She is a versatile, easy-to-use supporter with singing, who grants 2 types of singing effects. Compared to Pizca and Mistrare AS, Milsha AS's singing can deliver higher damage from the first turn when another force is not activated. She's also good for mid to long term endurance fights.
So maybe I'll get Milsha. I mean, I like the color purple. Also, she looks beautiful. So shout out to the mermaid.
By pronouncing that right. Lunatic, sacrifice to all allies, hold ground at max HP, and 50% damage increase. Sacrifice is an attack type effect that converts endurance into power and spirit into intelligence.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go side grader. I actually liked her quest. I actually liked her way back. She was super nice to use. I really love her normal form. Like at the end of the turn, she does those like ground spike, which was really powerful. Also, if you guys read a little bit further, she's good with Flamelopus, Eva, 2 characters that I love using. So, yeah.
According to Baki, this is his
she is superior to Pizzica.
Opinion, but she is superior to Pizzica and Mistrare AS in that she can attack faster on the first turn when not in another force. And as far as how to complement Milsha's another style,
that's interesting. That is interesting. I was not aware of that. I might. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go side grader if I have all the treaties.
Icicle Zorch and Shio, another style. Poison, Pain, and Horai Jewel's mental focus are very powerful.
This Shio's AS is pretty cool. She is a turtle. Shout out
there you have
to the turtle.
Those are
July
tips.
Information, guys, which is nice. That's what we want. Give us more information.
Let's look forward to the future.
All right.
And as we look forward to the future, I have a video to show you. So please enjoy.
All right, guys. I'm gonna shut up. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Everyone in the chat is freaking out. Ooh. Oh yeah, we are finally getting the little Red Riding Hood. She's so cool. She's so freaking cool. She reminds me of Red Riding Hood from Darkstalker. Who I actually like. Oh yeah, come home. Oh, look at that. She has a cool design. She reminds me of, like, more characters in there. I love the giant bugs. Oh, she's nice. She is nice. She is nice. Ooh, I'm excited. The Red Riding Hood character remind me of the characters from a Bravely Default, so which is good. Wandering in the Vortex, the Road of Thunder. Seems we're getting a bunch of new characters, guys. Finally, I'm gonna be able to spend my stone. Excited. Yay!
New story content is coming in
more
the form
story
of Apocrypha, which are beyond episodes and beyond mythos. What do you think? What are your thoughts? First impressions? What did you think of that video? So a lot of people look excited. A lot of let's goes, a lot of hypes.
Apocrypha episode and mythos. Nice new scenarios. Love the character design.
I'm as excited as you are. But what is an Apocrypha?
Tell me, Scott. I want to know.
Asking. So what is an apocrypha? An apocrypha is a new type of story content. It's a new type of scenario content.
Ooh.
It's different from episodes in Mythos.
Oh, okay, so shorter stories, which is nice. Which is nice.
And they're composed of multiple stories, each of which advances a grand storyline.
That's interesting.
Each story is written by a different scenario writer.
Also, shout out to those thighs guys with a tattoo. Love it.
The idea is you have these independent storylines that kind of all converge.
All right, so seems like we're getting seems like we're gonna go kind of like a
one single episode,
maybe like a Suikoden route or something. Like, you know, you have like different characters that seem to not be connected, but at one point are gonna converge, which is nice. I always said Another Eden needs more
what about this
cutscene with other characters jumping in. Always makes me
first,
warm and cuddly. I love
content of the new kind of content Apocrypha. It is a story of correcting distorted history to restore history to what it should be.
A time loop story about escaping from days that endlessly repeat.
About escaping from days that endlessly repeat. It is also a time loop story about escaping from days that endlessly repeat.
Okay.
It is also a time loop story about escaping from days that endlessly repeat. And I'm going to stop the joke there before it gets old. There will be a prologue plus 6 stories, so choose your starting point from among the first.
That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool.
Stories.
Hopefully it's not going to be like the Chrono Cross thing, because like redoing the same thing over and over was kind of a little bit annoying after the third time.
The starting point can be any of the first to the third stories, and then eventually
I'm excited.
They begin to converge.
The dumb smile on my face.
Let's take a look at some of the art
Ooh,
for this
all right.
time.
I need those on my wall. I need those. My wall behind me is super empty. I need them on my wall. I need this on my wall.
I don't know about you guys. That's. I love this. I absolutely love this.
It's wow. It's so cool, like that old RPG feel to it, like that old kind of like bigger than life. A lot of like Chrono Trigger when they're like kind of like tiny characters facing like a giant
and I created this picture with the aim of creating a feeling of fantastic.
Love it.
I hope you enjoy the spiraling light and the collapsing upside down castle. You can imagine what they mean in the future.
We need a 4K version of this.
Need that wallpaper right now?
Yes.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
It's really nice. That's gonna go on my
wall.
wall
Let's give
someday.
it a little bit of a synopsis. We'll get into dramatic roll mode here.
In the beginning, there was only one, a huge vortex in the river of time. A spinning and disordered spine around.
A huge
I'm gonna let
vortex
Scott read. He reads better.
In spinning, it distorted the space around it like interlocking gears, creating endlessly repeating, recurrent space-time. Trapped in these countless swirls and eddies, the prisoners of the recurrent space-times can never move forward. The only way to save them is to correct the twisted history that binds them. A young woman wandering the vortex reaches for your hand.
Ooh.
And after countless journeys, you will learn her
I'm
truth.
gonna grab your hand.
Each life is a thread in the grand tapestry of history. An unforgettable story awaits. And scene. So,
all right, I'm good to go. All right, let's go. I want to go now. I want it. I need it.
Different kinds of interaction with time in Another Eden. We've dealt with parallel time layers, just your traditional, so to speak, travel back and forth through eras. With another parallel time layers. Here we have time whirlpools and recurrent space.
That's going to be interesting as a concept.
This irregular event called the time whirlpool, which occurred. And
smaller bubbles of time, I guess.
Whirlpool
so that's kind of cool because I guess they're not going to be like they won't need to connect everything to everything, so they're going to be able to do like smaller condensed story, which is nice.
Space-time, in which the same periods of time loop over and over again. So this is a story in which Aldous and his friends get to the core, get to why the time whirlpool was created in the first place, and they try to solve the problems that occur in these recurrent space-time time loops. The time whirlpool, a description of it that we have here, a vortex in the flow of time. It twists the flow of time near itself. Recurrent space-time are space-time bubbles that repeat a set time span.
Interesting concept.
So, story number 1 coming out of this.
Wandering in the Vortex, the Road of Thunder.
The Road
Good title.
to Thunder.
All right, what do we got?
So let's set up the Road to Thunder. Back to dramatic voice, narration voice. The year is 3000 BC. The flames of war lick at the walls of the thundering fortress. A brutal tragedy repeats at the hands of the ogres who have turned to dark methods in their pursuit of power. To change this fate, a young woman will become a hero.
That seems like a text that you see from like those like old school RPG when like there's like a trailer kind of like
first we have a new area,
imagine like the Dragon flashback, like
itself.
like the ground stuff with the flame and it was like flashes of text popping up. I'm excited.
Very medieval look to me.
Ooh,
but,
that's wow, that's nice. That's more medieval. I like it actually.
I love it.
Kind of sweet. That's kind of cool.
Then we have a new area, the Time Whirlpool. This looks a little bit
the backgrounds
more,
in this game are beautiful.
Of an enchanted kind of place. A lot of power kind of seeping throughout the environment.
Also excited for the music. That is true. Never forget the music in this game, guys.
And then
music
finally we have new area.
Good. Play
3,
with the volume
Maze
up.
Village.
Ooh, the Maze Village. So I guess that's gonna be your hub. Ooh, love the little tent
Lots
there.
of very pretty purples and blues here.
Yeah.
What is your? Tell me, chat. What is the area you're looking for?
The castle.
The most? We have new area 1, Thundering Fortress.
The castle for sure.
Time
Like the castle
Whirlpool.
looks super nice.
And Arat, the Maze Village.
The castle. Don't get me wrong, this place is
Castle,
nice
the last
too.
one,
The
the
castle's
maze.
pretty sweet.
Lots of maze villages. A couple of Thundering Fortresses.
Yeah. Fortress looks cool. It's just like, they did try to make the game a little bit more vertical in
Very
that
cool.
beast,
along with seeing
the
new settings,
ancient
we'll also be able to
update,
see
so
some
hoping
new
this is going to be
characters.
back. All right, character introduction, guys. Let's
First
see who
off,
we got.
We have
Nona. Look at
she
that.
wanders
She's
carrying
so freaking
unforgettable
cool looking.
memories, voiced by Anna Devlin. Nona is the protagonist.
She's a wanderer
of,
carrying
this
unforgettable
Apocrypha,
memory.
And you will get her.
Yeah, she
when you
looks
first
like a
start
character
the
from
Apocrypha.
Bravely Default, which is
No encounter
really
needed.
cool.
You will just get her when you start.
Love the thigh tattoo again. Love the boots.
But she's not the only person that you can meet. Here, we'll also have Orlea, voiced by Heather Nicole.
Ooh,
timid
she's kinda
inheritor
cool.
of a grand legacy.
Oh
Now,
wow, love the axe, love
let's
the
take
color
a look
actually.
at Orlea here.
Orella, new
it's
zone,
good
thundering
support unit.
stance.
Her
Ooh.
5-star. She's gonna deploy a new zone, Thundering Stance, that boosts Thunder type and can be deployed by using Valor Chant and skills.
It's nice skills.
Mage supports allies by increasing their power, intelligence, and speed by 100%.
Ooh,
while
that's gonna be good for
Thundering
Tsubame
Stance
or any characters
the
with
Lumiere Seal
speed-based
reduces
damage.
the enemy's power
Lumiere
and
Seal
intelligence
reduces
by
enemy power.
50% and recovers 3,000 hit points, making it useful in long battles. I love those fixed recovery, as you saw in my last super boss battle. Love that fixed 3,000 recovery there. She can activate
Sorry guys about the small
Zone
lag.
Awakening to increase her combo multiplier, and also she can
Sorry guys about the lag again.
only when she activates Zone Awakening herself.
She also
and
durable
she is
against heavy
also,
damage. Alright,
durable
so
against
she also
heavy
gives a whole
damage with her
ground,
ability
so
to grant
a
full
longer
ground.
character
I'm
for longer
noticing-
battles, which is
Let
nice.
me just take a moment. I think the bottom of our screen here is a little bit off.
It's nice. It's nice to have longer fight in this game because when you have like Flamilopus or like Eva, like the battles are kind of like go super fast. So I mean, if you use that all the time, everything becomes easier. So longer fight with characters that are better for longer fight is interesting. I'm gonna need to learn how to do that because I mostly am a Glacian type of character player. So yeah. All right.
In addition to Orlea, we have
Miyu
a
extra
face,
style.
Miyu's extra style.
I love how they
Jessica McDonald.
they grew up.
Princess chasing distant ideals. Let's take a look at.
I love how they
Mia's
make them adult.
meaning.
All right, let's see what she got.
She has Keraunos. This is rough. Keraunos Charis delivers thunder type piercing attack, extra large. XL with strength based on her speed.
Goes
while in Fury Storm, the strength is increased based on another force combo multiplier. Her speed is 275.
275.
Wind level 80. And light and shadow are at 0. Oh, one of the highest among all characters. Lunatic increases the combo multiplier for her allies and increases the power of Karanos. That is the canon pronunciation. I am declaring that independently myself. Fury Storm boosts her skills, increases all her stats by 50, and increases her physical resistance by 50% for 3 turns.
Whoa!
Although she takes damage,
they're going insane with their kits in there.
When she deactivates it, she can avoid dying with hold ground granted by Orlea. So you can kind of see how these two can complement each other pretty well.
Wow! So she's like the ultimate glass cannon.
Becomes 10 times more powerful and grants 35 times more pain when Fury Storm is activated. It also gains barrier piercing while thunder stings.
I need her in my team. I need her like yesterday. Glass cannon hype, people.
So those are our new characters. What do you think? Which character are you looking forward to the most?
Look wise, I'm gonna say Nina. Kit wise, I'm gonna go say Miyu actually. Yeah, like look wise, Nina looks super cute, super cute, but kit wise, Miyu looks super interesting to play.
Both, all of them, good mix of everything. It looks like. One person said, "ES Scott, get that campaign started." I'm not gonna actively advocate for
that'd be kind of cool, like Scott in the game
implemented into the game. I'm also not gonna stop a campaign that happens on its own if it happens to happen on its own. Nona.
I mean, all 3 of them are nice. All 3 of them are
Alcron,
cool
I like this shirt. I didn't realize I'm kind of in the way of some of this.
Don't worry, Scott. We love you on the way.
Looking to get a screenshot here.
More coffee, guys, in the morning.
My mic was still kind of hovering in space.
Making my shirt once again. Shout out to my amazing girlfriend for this another Eden shirt. Love it.
We also have some new music now. I think some of you commented already. You heard and you already knew what the track was for the opening music. Opening music title is Forget Me Not. Sung by the Paradoxical Dreamers or Kanako Kotera. Lyrics also by Kanako Kotera. And
the music in this game is always top notch, guys.
Now, this music, as well as all of the music, the new music we'll be introducing here, is by the Right Flyer Studio sound team.
I'm pretty sure that if this game came out in PS1, this game would have been a masterpiece. It's just
also by the
sadly
the main
some mobile, some people kind of like
music
not nice to mobile games, but still, guys, go love it on social media, guys, and share the love. Another Eden is amazing and deserves all the love. Super excited in music too.
Of the Right Flyer sound team. Now, I could just tell you the track names and who they're by,
Where to find the history.
Maybe we listen to them for ourselves, right? I've prepared a little video for you.
All right, I'm going to shut up, guys, and listen to the soundtrack.
Some of the tracks here.
I'm going to make them listen to Silver, and then I'm going to make her comment.
Music tracks
She's really picky on old school RPG music, so.
In the new updates.
All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, this feels really like JRPG intro, which is great. Relaxing, a little bit too calm for my taste. It is calming. A little bit. It's a little bit too calm for my taste. I like music with a little bit of energy, a little bit more punch, but still beautiful. Can't wait for the battle team, actually. I'm excited for this one. Alright, I can dig this. This is pretty good. Alright. Alright, the battle team is their battle team is really nice. I'm gonna hear it a lot. The battle team is really nice, guys.
So what did you think? What was your favorite track from those three?
Battle theme for me. I don't know about you guys, write it in a comment, but battle team for me.
Versions in the game.
And also the intro. The intro was pretty nice. The
short samples.
The title screen a little bit less, but you know, it's a bit more calm, but that's just me.
The battle theme? Oh wow, a lot of people like the battle theme the most. Interesting. A little bit surprising. I mean, the battle theme is great. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, you do need a good battle team because, guys, let's be real. We have a lot of fights in this game, right? So you do need a good battle team. Otherwise, you know, you mute your game, and you don't want that because the game has a good soundtrack.
If you were not already sold on the Apocrypha content coming up,
Nuno is cute. Recommended for people who like loop story, people who want to play the story in their own order.
Koike-san has some further selling points.
Nona is pretty adorable.
First, it's fun. Why do you want to play? It's fun because it's an omnibus style story with various eras and characters. It is a story about saving the world by looping, and Nona is cute.
Sold.
It is recommended for people who like loop stories and people who want to play the stories in their own order. Like I said before,
not a big fan of loop story, but you know, sometimes you gotta try something, you know, that you're not, that you don't enjoy. Maybe you will enjoy it. So hopefully, loop stories are going to be my thing.
Each story has its own scenario writer and planner, which will give.
That's kind of cool that they have their own scenario and planner, which means that you know you get a different kind of like vibe depending on like who makes it, which is super interesting.
Was going to get. It was going to be the point that pushed anybody who was on the line, push them over. We have some more things to show you.
Give us to me.
A new feature,
a roguelike dungeon, twisted maze, nice.
Maze.
Yo, this game keeps on giving.
Time twisted maze. This is an endlessly replayable dungeon. You could play it over and over again. No key cards are required to play. You can play it as many times as you like.
Nice. More grind, baby. No key card required to play as many times as you want. A dungeon revenue generated every time you enter. Start from level 1 with no equipment.
In every dungeon.
Nice.
You can strengthen your character with items you find as you explore. And you can obtain powerful equipment that can be used outside of the dungeon as well.
Take that, everyone that complained that Android didn't pay to win. Take that.
The requirements to start, and please note that the screens used here are
man, that's gonna be
from
so
the Japanese
cool.
edition of the game under development.
Yo, this game is, guys, 10 out of 10 right there.
Upon returning from these dungeons, you will get parts, which are items that turn into equipment by defeating the bosses in each level. These are the only things that you can bring back from these dungeons. The equipment is available to make the early stages of the game easier to play for beginners, and the stats and abilities are randomized, so you have to wait and see what equipment you get.
That's going to be really interesting to play.
Again, images from the Japanese version of the game under development.
Part.
And along with that, in this dungeon, or along with the release of this dungeon.
Look at that. Look at that. Anusbando. Silver's going to be happy, guys. My girlfriend's going to be happy. We got a new husbando with a shovel. He looks so kind of cool. He looks so nice. Himo Aldo. Look at that. With a shovel, too.
Let's linger on this a little bit, because we have a sprite.
He can shovel me any day.
There we go. Move my... There we go.
He's kind of cool though. He's cool looking. More mature. He's an older character. He has a shovel with a lamp. And kind of like a dead fish.
I just did that. So this is a new character you'll meet in the Time Twisted Maze. He will show you around and tell you what you need to know.
Emo Aldo. Yeah. Too cool for us. All right. What's his skit?
And now we've got some more selling points from Koike-san recommending the Time Twisted Maze. It's fun because it is a challenging dungeon where you have to think of a different strategy each time you play. You feel elation when you get a strong skill and tension when you wonder how far you can go. And then there's the thrill of
I'm excited. I'm sold. Please come now. I want it.
For people who like roguelike games.
I want it. I want to play now.
Play thoroughly and master a game. A little bit of development trivia here. During the test play, the exchange of strategy information among the development team members was very enjoyable. A lot of back and forth.
He is handsome. Yeah, I'm reading the comments, guys. He's good looking.
No matter how many times.
He's a more mature Aldo. Hey, what's up, Berto? How you doing?
Handsome. Can't deny you.
Wacky reaction stream today. Wacky reaction stream. Well, yes, I'm covering my favorite mobile game.
So let's recap. Love it. Sum up the 2.13.1 update info. We've got the Apocrypha, new scenario content, the Road to Thunder, and the new dungeon Time Twisted Maze.
We got 4 new characters.
We've got some new characters coming: Nona, Orlea, Miyu's Extra Style, and Noxus. And then we have an encounter, fateful encounter featuring Orlea and Miyu Extra Style. It's going to be 3 times only, and as well as a campaign. 1,000 Chrono Stones for starting the new scenario.
A free poll, guys. A free poll. Everyone's happy.
You heard that right. 1,000 stones just for starting the scenario content Apocrypha. Please see the in-game notices on the update day.
Yeah, it's a mobile game I've been playing for a long time, Riddle. It's made by the people that worked on Chrono Trigger worked on it. I'm super happy. It's a mobile game. I love it.
June 27th. Just a couple of days from now, we've got encounters. You can encounter another style.
Ooh, June 27, a couple of days.
Encounters for Thunder Force Edition. Also, Chrono Stone sales for 2,000
I'll be guys making a video when she comes out.
And
for pool.
We'll have an increased login bonus, including the Apocrypha
increased login bonus. I have
July
so many stones.
16th. Then we've got the Apocrypha pre-release special. We've got 2 types of Twin Destinies encounters. One time only. First, we've got the Twin Destinies Origins Edition.
I might actually pull on the left banner. Actually, I'm gonna pull on the left banner.
Normal style or parallel 5 time layer style allies are guaranteed to appear. So you can get a normal
I'm gonna pull in the left banner.
Time layer on
and hopefully silver also. Oh no, it's a paid. I have a ticket though, so I might use my ticket for that.
And then also, same deal with the Rebirth
But yeah, it's so early here, Brittle. It's 7:30 in the morning. I have to cover this. Really love that game. If you want a cool JRPG experience on your phone, which is free to play, there's no crazy pay to win. It's a single player, no PvP, mostly you know, it's a fun game. It has that old school JRPG. Go download it and then go play it. It's one of my favorite mobile game out there. That's why I'm covering it. I love it. The art is amazing. The community is really nice. And yeah, another Eden guys on the Google store.
Going to be the most excited about.
All right.
Some of you might be excited about the little game show that we have later on.
I am excited for the game show. That's why I'm here.
Maybe most of you are most excited about what I have to show you next, which is another little video. Please enjoy.
All right, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna see what it is, and I'm gonna do it like you because it's really good. It's worth it, man. It's worth it. It's like an old school JRPG in your pocket that you can play whenever, and it's like PvE only. There's no PvP. There's no pay to win. It's you can clear all the content with the free characters. There's a Chrono Cross collab. There's a Persona collab. It's worth it. Go download it. One step towards the final battle, part 3. The Kronos Empire Strike Back. Hey. Wait, what? I think I was not paying attention.
So just a little bit of a teaser there that we wanted.
I got goosebumps. I don't know why.
Including some of the concept art, some of the early concept art from Part 3. We have a comment here from the man himself, Masato Kato, who says, it has been the long story that began when Aldo and Fine met Mare in the forest is finally coming to a close. Ogre Rancorum, those who stand against the darkness, and the battle between the goddess of time and the Kronos Empire. What will become of them?
Well, for a second, I got scared. I'm like, wait, is the game finishing?
Towards the start.
Don't do this game on me. No, don't finish. Keep on going forever. Take my money.
Please bear with us for a little while longer. What do you think? Thoughts? First impressions?
Wow, the actual final chapter.
We also have a comment from our producer. Part 3, the Kronos Empire Strikes Back.
Jesus Christ, I got scared for a second.
To share with the global community some concept art. That's what you saw in the video.
Although it says final banner, I got scared.
Shown during the Japanese version's live stream, which will be used to create the world feel for Part 3. Although it says final battle, Another Eden itself will of course continue. This phrase "final battle" expresses Kato-san's.
I got scared for a moment, guys. I got scared.
We ourselves will give it everything we've got to. So please.
Final chapters, but then at times, listen.
News. Yes. So final battle is of this story arc, right? Do not worry, Another Eden is not ending.
Thank you, Scott. All right. Yes. There's more chapters, Brittle. There's more collabs that we can do. All right. I was scared for a second. All right. I'm scared for one reason, guys, because unlike Genshin Impact, unlike all the other crazy games, this game is not focused on PvP. So its revenues are up there, but I'm afraid that this game's gonna end, and when it does end, I'm gonna be a little bit sad. I don't want that. I really don't want that.
Sometimes I feel like a lot of you in chat are 2 steps ahead of me. Knowing what's coming in the presentation. I feel like I got a lot of you this time. I feel like I finally got one where many of you were surprised.
I'm shocked though by this, but I'm excited.
So little win there. Now, finally, the last thing we're going to do today, we're done with the news. We've got a fun little game show.
I agree with you, Brutal. That's why I'm trying to sell you this game just because I love it and I want more people to support it, but I don't like games that are heavy on PvP or with guilds because it makes people spend more money. This one, though, you don't have that, which is great.
Host, Scott, community manager for Another Eden, a cat beyond time and space.
How to play.
First, our contestants have submitted parties for 4 different themes. You, the chat, are going to vote on the best party that you feel matches the theme. Submissions are anonymous before the vote and have been collected in advance. The identity of the contestants behind each submission will be revealed after the voting is complete. And then the contestant who submitted the winning party will get 1 point each round, and whoever has the most points at the end will win.
Okay.
You clear? All right.
All right.
Before we get to the first question, let's meet our contestants. First,
Becky.
Hailing from Japan, born in Japan, raised in Japan, and having never left Japan is Becky. He is a member of the global version dev team and MC of the Japanese community live stream.
Becky.
He's been with Bright Flyer Studios for 1.5 years. He enjoys karaoke, manga, and darts. Becky-san, if you're watching, we must go to karaokeに一緒に行きましょう。ぜひ。Next, we have Koike-san, who is the freshly anointed producer of the global version from Saitama,
Making
Japan.
plastic models and garage kits
for
nice.
3.5 years. He
I'm excited.
Gaming, traveling, and making plastic models and garage kits.
Is Scott gonna participate?
And finally,
Justin.
familiar face to some of you.
Yes, our
watched our
localization manager.
Q&A.
A couple of mistakes are in there in the game, guys. The game's not perfect, but shout out to Justin,
who's been with
the only English-speaking guy in the team. Yeah.
For breakfast.
He eats pugpum for breakfast. Weird, but okay.
So those are our contestants. Once again.
All right, let's see what we got. Group project.
Each round is going to have a different theme, and the first.
Alright, guys, in the chat, if you want to participate and tell me for which group to vote.
Were asked to build a party that they think would be the best for a group project. Now, this is, I think, school group, like a class project, comes to mind the most. Work would also be acceptable, but let's see what they have. So what I'm going to do, I want you to take a look at these.
All right, so the character I wanted there scene is another, the teacher. So, all right, group project. So far, I think I'm going to go with 2.
3. And first, I'm going to read kind of the
I'm going to go with 2.
Reasons that everybody gave. And as soon as I finish reading them, I will activate the poll. So we have number 1, Nikoko, because there's always one. Hozuki, who shows up only at the end. Suzette, full of ideas, and none of them are good. Pizka, who would bring the snacks.
I would say number 2.
There's always one. And Rika, who does all the work for everyone.
Yeah, the robot would do all the work.
Number 2 gave these reasons. Iska is the organizer
2 definitely
here, and you've got a lot of smart people that can actually put into a
2
plan
for one reason only.
For the interesting ideas that
Daenerys,
can come up with.
Silver's favorite characters in the team, so I cannot vote for this one. I cannot not vote for this one.
Rails. Miyu and Kikyo are there to mediate and make sure everyone has a positive meeting. And then for number 3, you've got Victor, who is the visionary and leader. Radika, who is the fortune teller, with Iwella following her. Iska and Curio are the brains of the operation, and then Rika is the database.
It's not Daenerys. What's his name again?
Those are our options.
I'm gonna go with 2. I'm gonna go with 2 actually.
And the poll is now live.
I'm gonna go with 2. It's not Daenerys. This name look like Daenerys, but it's not.
While the poll is live,
I have 2.
I want to ask you guys in chat. Who do you think?
Number 2.
How do you justify your vote? Which one do you think is best? And I'll drink from my invisible cup.
The Ruinous is the name. I'm gonna say number 2, guys, for one reason. Seti is super smart. The Ruinous is Silver's favorite character. Iska also a cool character who's super smart. We got Kikyo, who's a street smart. So yeah, all a bunch of like smart ladies. All the other teams are, you know, a little bit of 2 scatterbrain. Number 3 maybe would be the other one.
So far, it looks
but
like
definitely not number 1. Number 1 would get nothing done. Nothing at all.
Is in the lead. That's what happens when you get a green.
No, number 1 would get nothing done.
Green screen.
Nikoko would not be able to focus. Uzuki would just, you know, look at herself all the time. Suzette would be too busy to wake up in the morning and actually do the school project because she would eat too much sweet. Pizzica might actually do it, but would get distracted.
So far, 190
Lily
votes
would just go on her own way, and Rikia would just do the school project. So, you know, it would not be a team project, but just more like a solo project.
A little while longer.
So, number 3 has also interesting characters.
We'll end the poll.
I don't know Elwa too much, or Redika. I don't know those 2 characters too well. And then the quest also Victor, which I still don't have, which I need at some point. So, but I would definitely go for number 2. My money's on number 2. I'm surprised number 2 is not winning. Number 3 for
this feels like a pretty long minute to anybody else. There we go, 2 minutes. I'm ending the poll there.
No. Number 2, 30%.
The results are clear.
Number 1 would not. People are voting because number 1 has the most pretty lady.
Takes it. Poll complete with 42% of the vote.
No, I don't agree with this.
Number 1 takes it. So who is getting the point there? Well, that would be Justin. Congratulations, Justin, on coming away with the first ever point of Dream Team. All right.
Nope.
Now,
restaurant crew. All right.
Our contestants were asked to create a party that would be best to staff a restaurant.
So, all right. So, guys, we need a manager, we need a cook,
that I gave
and we
to
need a
everybody
waiter.
When presenting this theme is not just to think about cooks, but also to think about front of house, back of house, management.
There you go.
Things
Waiter is really important, guys.
All
right. I actually like this, by the way.
Staff a restaurant. All right. So I'm gonna type up get
this
this
is
poll
really
ready
fun, by
here.
the way.
Round 2.
All right, what do we
1,
got?
2.
I mean, I wish Silver were here so we can bounce ideas. All right. Ooh.
Once again, I'm going to read off the reasons, and as soon as I'm done reading the reasons, we will open the poll.
All right.
So, here are our 3 parties.
Number 3.
We've got
for me.
Hozuki
Number 3 for me.
as the store owner,
Tsubame.
Daisy is
AS
the
is in there. So
and then
cannot not vote for my
Samara
girl
on the
Tsubame.
grill with Garyu providing some extra firepower. And then Mistrea is your front of house server / host with her wings allowing her to get from table to table very quickly. And finally, you've got Claude,
Tsubame loves
who
to
handles the accounting. Number 2, we've got Victor as the waiter, as he already knows what you're going to order. Flamlepis has you covered for all of your water needs with endless recommendations. Oh no, I think I've spoiled it.
No!
Number 2. Kikyo can work the delivery. Try to be unbiased here. Kikyo can work the delivery. Ifa and Shigure are behind the bar, and then Pry is the chef.
Ifa and Shigure behind the bar is actually pretty cool.
And
yeah,
then finally,
Pry would be a good cook too.
Number 3, we've got lots of foodies here. Pizka and
I'm gonna vote for number 3.
Are cooking. Suzette names the dishes. Curio and the manager is the manager and team leader. Though you might have a lot of people snacking in this group. So we'll go ahead.
Number 3,
we'll
just because Tsubame. My girl's in there, Tsubame.
I am trusting all of you to put your bias aside and vote for which group you truly think is.
She's a ninja. She's fast. She has shadow clone jutsu. Boom, she wins.
You're on the honor system.
There you go. Shadow clone Tsubame win. Boom. I'm voting for number 3.
So once again, a lot.
Yeah, Kurio as a manager would work. A1 as in the cook.
Here so far.
Tsubame of course as a waiter. Suzette probably like the front girl that put you in the table because she's like happy and joyful. Miyu could probably work the bar, especially with that outfit. And Pizzuka, I don't know what Pizzuka would do. I do not know. Maybe like a waiter.
2 will have the hottest food. Yeah. Well.
Myru is as the bartender.
Well, although Pry is meant to be the manager, I guess. Or he's appearing in.
He's girl for bartender, man.
How is that written? Oh, he is the chef. So yeah, it'll be very well done with his fiery passion.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go number. Oh man, I'm not gonna win on this one. Beast girl.
We'll be closing it, but it looks like with 206 votes so far and 45% of the vote,
number 1 would actually be cool
is
too.
Running away.
Daisy as the barmaid. That would work too.
Number 2 might be able to catch up with a last-minute burst.
Daisy and Izuka as the barmaid, bartender.
For them
That'd be great.
This round.
Two ladies I would like to drink with. So.
Poll is still open.
Hazuki. Everyone loves Hazuki. She's no Tsubame.
This is on a delay, so it's gonna.
Yeah,
be
my girl
before
Tsubame.
You hear this? Well, once again, number 1 runs away with it, and you already know, due to my little scrolling mouse wheel error, Koike-san takes this round.
Baki and I are on the same page today. Nice.
With his party. So we got so far 1 point for Justin, 1 point for Koike-san.
All right, this is good idea. I actually like it. Rom-com cast.
So
Ooh.
far. This one I think is the most fun.
Always support Baki.
Theme to me, at least. Contestants were asked to come up with a party that could be the cast of a romantic comedy.
Another Eden Aram edition.
So
boy.
Thinking of your leads, your romantic leads,
whoever's Aldo in it.
Cast and things like that. And for this one, we've written the reasoning in kind of movie trailer kind of style here.
All right,
so
Aldo. Whoever team has Aldo wins.
3, 1.
Let's go dance protagonist. Yes. All right, let's see what we got.
Rom-com cast.
Yep, in a rom-com would be nice.
3.
As a neighbor.
All right.
All right. Ooh. All right, number 3, Aldo.
How is it
number 3
on the
ooh.
screen? Is it cut off a little bit? It is cut off a little bit. Let me raise this up.
Okay. Oh, and this is interesting. Number 1, we have Palm. I like. By the way, shout out to the fact that they give love to you know, less popular character.
Our choices. Number 1, movie narrator, movie trailer voice here. When Palm's new love potion number 10 accidentally falls into the 3
so much work. I love you.
Fruit punch, hilarity ensues as the Gallery of Dreams' most eligible bachelors suddenly find themselves competing for her hand. Who will Palm choose to become the guaranteed 5-star character of her
I'm gonna
dreams?
vote for number 3.
Palm stars in Rom-Pom.
Number 3, you got like 6 characters living in an apartment. They try to find love and like give love tips to each other.
When 2
but
secret
like
agents
they all
from opposing governments
right?
meet while both on secret missions, they fall in love.
Aww.
But what they don't know is that the target of their mission is each other. Will these 2 undercover lovers put their mission first, as they always have, or will they turn on their partners Hardy and Palm in the name of love? Renri and Seti star in Top Secret Admirers.
Oh my god, this is so fun.
Number 3. 5 handsome suitors all compete for the love of a noble warrior in this slapstick romantic comedy. As each one fails in their courtship, they find a unique way to win her over through combat. In the end, will Akane be holding the hand of her true lover, or a sword stained with the blood of her enemies? Find out in Love is War.
All right, I'm voting. I mean, for the premise alone, I think number 2 would win. But oh man, you cannot not vote for Aldo. Man. Oh man. Yeah, I'm voting for 3 just because of Aldo. 2, all right, guys. 2 is nice just for the premise of it. Like 2 would actually be interesting.
Well, let's see. Ooh, it looks like 2 is winning this one.
2 or 3 for me. I mean,
so
3
far,
could be interesting because all characters have like kind of like different personality. Aldo is obvious to everything. Pride would be like crazy. Garen Barrel is the pretty boy. Clark is, you know, the cold, mysterious guy, and Claude is the classy dude. So that would be an interesting thing to go and develop. But number 2, just by the premise of like the spies beating up on each other, win for me. So yeah, I'm gonna vote for number 3, but secretly my vote is also for number 2. So oh man, these are good stuff. These are good stuff, guys.
And once again, this will go until I see that it has hit the 2-minute mark.
All right. These are great.
But looks fairly unanimous at this point. Not unanimous, but it looks like we're heading for a landslide here.
Yeah, number. Let me guess. Number 2.
So
yeah,
far.
number 2.
Number 2 is running away with 62% of the vote.
Both of them were great. Number 3 would be great for a couple of seasons. Number 2 would, but both of them were good. Number 1, not so much. All right,
that's 2 minutes, ending the poll there.
Let me guess, Baki was number 3?
And as mentioned, number 2 is our winner here. Let's reveal whose that was. Number 2 in the
Baki was number 3. I keep voting for Baki. Baki and I on the same page today.
Who takes the lead after coming from behind after being down in the first round, now takes the lead in the 3rd round.
Okay. Oh man. Deserted Island. Ooh, interesting.
Behind the curtain info. I gotta say, Top Secret Admirers is a title that I just love. Finally, round 4, we have a deserted island. So these are characters that you would want with you if you were stranded on an island. Now, maybe your strategy is to have characters with you to just make do, or characters that will help you get off the island.
Those would be fun one-shot episode in the game, you know, kind of like cutscenes.
So that in mind.
Just throwing out there.
Get round 4's.
All right, deserted island. What do we got? St. Hydra needs more love. All right, what do we got, guys?
Okay, and here we go. So for this final round, number 1 is the craftsman who can build whatever you need, while LeClaire is here for her survival and hunting skills. Then you have the experienced woodsman and lumberjack Benedict to gather firewood and resources for May to work with. And then 3 characters all chosen for their command of the sea in case of water navigation. So we've got Miranda the pirate, Cyrus the frog, and Pry, who can put power into rowing a boat.
I would use Pry as a muscle to row.
Then number 2, characters who were chosen to solve practical problems logically. Victor, who anticipates unseen situations, and Shigure can put anxiety to rest with his broad range of skills. Then we've got Eva and Daisy bringing wisdom that humans cannot possess, and Rosetta and Melissa to put it towards a realistic escape plan. And then finally, number 3, Eva, because she can fly off the island. That's the end of that. So
deadpan. She can fly off the island.
Here we go.
All right. So number one, they could probably build a raft super easily. Probably could probably muscle, with his big muscle to row to the shore. Frog, survival in the water.
Goodness, number 3.
But still, again, I don't think a frog can survive in salt water.
Right away.
But still. Leclerc for survival skill, true. Number 2 seems interesting too. A bunch of capable characters. Number 3, she could just fly off the island, which kind of makes sense. I think number 2 could probably achieve that too.
188 votes in already.
I'm gonna vote for number 3 just for the joke.
I don't know how anybody's gonna catch up to that. In the name
she
of
can turn
fairness,
into a dragon and fly. Done.
For 2 minutes.
Smart. I mean, I got nothing else to say. I mean, the right choice is number 3. She can fly. So, number one is legit. Number 1 could actually work. Number 2, maybe. Number 3, for the meme. I'm voting for the meme. Oh, man. Eva doesn't do fun. She's practical. She's like, I'm done. Bye. Flies away.
I will say the person who submitted Eva was concerned that they felt like it was kind of a cop-out. But, there's nothing in the rules that says a dog can't play basketball. So.
Wow, that reference. I mean, at this point, why not put a characters with actual wings? The wing people. That would also work. Also, I'm also betting that Baki is number 3. Baki is number 3 once again.
All right,
Baki
so that's going to do
3.
it. I think it's been up for a little bit more than 2 minutes. With 227 votes in.
Number 3, guys, of course. Eva wins.
Number 3, Eva alone wins in a landslide.
Of course. 2% for 69. We missed
and
it.
So,
Becky's number 3.
let's reveal who number 3 is. That
No!
was in
Color me
fact
surprised.
Justin. So Justin in the game of tug of war here with Koike-san.
My money was on Becky for number 3.
This
Huh.
game show in a tie.
Wow.
We have a tie between Justin and Koike-san, which means
Becky
that I
needs
can't
more love,
show
guys.
any of these little winner slides that I made for all of these characters, all of these people, because we hit a tie. So hey, maybe if you like this, if you enjoyed it, please let us know in the comments that you.
I love this, Scott. By the way, I
not,
love this. I'm more of this.
Okay. And maybe we'll do it again, and maybe we'll have tiebreakers, or maybe we'll have the
Bring this
points
back,
carry
Scott.
over
Bring
into-
this back.
into
This is
another round in
this
a
was
later stream or something
amazing.
like that. You let us know if you'd like to see this again, and we'll do it again maybe. And that will do it. That does it for this edition of Another Eden Live. Thank you all so much. I hope you are looking forward to the upcoming content, the Apocrypha, and the forthcoming down the road part 3. Very excited about that. I hope you all have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, wherever you are in the world. Enjoy your moment, and I will see you next time.
Alright guys, so this concludes our stream for today, guys. Alright, so what do you guys think? Honestly, this was really great, guys. A bunch of cool news. I'm excited for the 4 new characters, which I will of course voice act with Silver, guys, when they came out in a couple of days. She's gonna be back from vacation, which is nice. I'm also excited for the roguelike dungeon. This is going to be really interesting. A lot of replay value there, and the fact that we get that, the fact that it's going to be a good way for new players to catch up with all the new items also is going to be great. And that might bring up more people, because they're going to see that this game is not entirely like pay to win with the keys, with the green keys and the red keys. Some people were saying that, which they're wrong, but yeah, I'm really excited for those two. Now, hopefully we're gonna get a bunch of like smaller episode. That'd be really cool. I really love the game show too. Hopefully Scott's gonna bring that back. And yeah, guys. So tell me your thoughts in the comments, guys. I would really appreciate that. And that being said, guys, that's gonna be that's gonna be it for today's stream. Please, if you like what I do, guys, please hit the follow button and the subscribe button, guys, and tell me your thought on the stream in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time for more Another Eden news, guys. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.